The biggest derby in English women's football. It's one that I've experienced before, but never before like this.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are travelling up to the Emirates Stadium for my first ever away day in the Women's Super League, and what is undoubtedly the biggest derby the league has to offer. Arsenal have had a slow start to their season, losing their last match 5-2 with Bayern Munich and drawing 2 of their opening 3 league matches, one of which was against title favourites Manchester City, but the other was against relegation favourites Everton. Chelsea, on the other hand, have won both of their league matches, including a 7-0 thrashing of newbies Crystal Palace and a 3-2 win against Real Madrid in the Champions League on Tuesday. Arsenal can absolutely make up for their poor form today with a win against Chelsea, propelling themselves back into that title race early on in the season, but they're up against a lot because Chelsea have obviously done a lot of business in the summer, looking very, very strong at the start of this season. But if one thing is for certain, ladies and gentlemen, in a match of this magnitude, at a stadium of this magnitude, nothing can be for certain, and this game is all to play for. So let's get up to the Emirates, let's soak up the atmosphere, and let's experience our first ever and the biggest away day the Women's Super League has to offer. So, ladies and gents, we are within touching distance of reaching the Emirates Stadium. It's been a very Arsenal-heavy train journey here, to be expected as they're at home, but I'm not alone today, and that's what we like to hear. Here's the return of not the Mac, it's the return of you. Hello.
Return of the dad.
Yeah, I don't really know what to call you on this. I don't know whether to call you your name.
Yeah, but
It's a bit weird, isn't it? Your first Women's Super League game today?
Yes, it is actually, yes.
That's exciting.
Surprisingly. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's only my second match of the season as well, due to unforeseen circumstances, but looking forward to today, and what a wonderful day it is as well.
It is nice.
What a beautiful day.
Absolutely chucking it down when we were leaving, so I thought coat, don't need sunglasses, and then sod's law, sun's come out, so I'm hoping that we're not going to be stuck with that sun in our eyes. Should be a good atmosphere today. Arsenal women's probably the best fans in the league, hoping that Chelsea can rise to the occasion today, and I'm also a little bit intrigued by the fact that there is an away section today, because it's quite rare in women's football. You find a lot of the time that people just sit together. I suppose at Stamford Bridge they had an away section, but there's going to be a bit of mixing and mingling. First away journey though in the Women's Super League for me, so this is going to be an exciting day. Let's get to the stadium and get that ticket sorted. We are inside the away end for today's fixture. We've seen very briefly the lineups, haven't we? Not too bad at all.
We don't know who's playing for Arsenal. Well,
yeah.
We have an idea of some of them, but we didn't see the Arsenal lineup. I think it's going to be a tight affair. Obviously, Chelsea netted 7 the other week, didn't they? But I don't think they're going to net 7 today somehow. But I am going to go for Chelsea win, and I think it's going to be 2-1.
Interesting, a match of fine margins. I think it's to be expected. There's part of me that's reading a little too much into Arsenal's dodgy start at the moment. It's hard to predict. Obviously, drawing against Manchester City, it's going to be a similar test today. So if they turn up, they could potentially take a point. It could be a close affair, but Chelsea could also run away with it if they're firing on all cylinders, which they weren't when I saw them against Aston Villa. So when all things are considered, I am going to go for a little bit more confident than yourself. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Chelsea win. Hopefully, just depends on if we turn up. We've got Ramirez, we've got Lauren James, we've got Baltimore starting, so it's a front three you'd expect. Let's get in, see what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Very interesting stuff. The teams are out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. It's a fantastic turnout today at the Emirates for this Women's Super League fixture. To top of the league table clash come the end of the season. Look at all of those Arsenal stars, you've got to admire it. Go again, ladies and gentlemen. It's kick-off time. Chelsea get us underway. Ramirez is in. Oh! Fantastic goal, and the Arsenal defensive goalkeeper just stood still. Come on, you girls! That's what we like to see. It's Mayra Ramírez, absolute dope. What on earth were the defence doing? What on earth was the goalkeeper doing? It's a great bit of improv from her to find the back of the net. In fairness, we've seen the replay and it was placed like perfectly. I thought it bounced before it went in. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's a fantastic goal from Ramírez. Could the keeper have done more? I don't know. We just got to admire the finish. And it's Chelsea who are in front.
So Lauren.
Yes! And it's true. It's Baltimore on the score sheet. Brilliant ball in from Lauren James. Her first real involvement in the attacking third. Baltimore with a header. Put on a plate for her. From on the chest.
Arsenal really need to pull themselves together now. They're at home, 16 minutes in and 2-0 down. It's a horrendous start for them, but a brilliant start for Chelsea.
Chelsea!
And we got Basil here as well. He's not going to miss a game like this. You love to see it. Great feed from Foord, but it is over the bar and it's going to be a corner. Oh, Chelsea get away with murder there. Hannah Hampton committed, didn't get the ball. It's away by Chelsea now. That's the Arsenal fans waking up.
26 minutes in, we were sat in a different seat. They've asked us to move. 26 minutes in. Joke, mate. So we're going to our actual seats now. Luckily, we found not our seats because our seats have been taken, which is fine, by the way. Again, rules of the away end. Sit where you like. We found somewhere now. It's all good. Panic's over. People are just people.
Oh, it's a golden opportunity for Arsenal and Leah Williamson wasted. Oh, it's a great chance. Brilliantly stopped. Blocked twice. Once by Millie Broke, second time by Buchanan, and Hannah Hampton claims it. Great feet. Oh my word, what a goal. And the Emirates is woken up now. Fantastic finish. Arsenal back in the game, against the run of play.
Look, at the end of the day, you've got to hold your hands up when a goal like that goes in against you. It's fantastic. Against the run of play, in my opinion, I don't think Arsenal have been worthy of a goal thus far. But again, a goal like that, you can't complain about too much. Great feat to get past Lucy Bronze and perfectly placed. Great goal from Foord.
And the referee, I'm not going to lie, that's a ridiculous decision from the ref. How on earth that's a free kick is beyond me.
But on the brink of half time, it's in a fantastic position. This could be their way back in.
Last chance of the half. Over the bar. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be half time and Chelsea are 2-1 up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a thoroughly enjoyable first half of football, I will say. We've had entertainment, we've had 3 goals, we've been forced to move our seat. By the way, the bloke who asked us to move our seat, absolute cockwomble. 26 minutes into the first half, our seat's already sat in. That's fine, you're in an away end, it's what you expect. Don't come up half an hour into the first half. You've missed the majority of it and ask someone to move their seat. You are just a bellend. But, ladies and gents, let's get into the game because that's what we're here for. That's what's been most entertaining and most enthralling. The atmosphere is probably the best that I've been a part of at a women's game before. It's been fantastic. Really good. The chants coming from the Chelsea fans. The Arsenal fans haven't been as good as I was expecting, if I'm being honest. They've been a bit quiet. They woke up towards the end, however, which is good because we want a good balanced atmosphere between the two sides. But the Chelsea fans have been brilliant today. Chelsea on the pitch have been brilliant as well. At the back, they've been solid. Going forward, they've been clinical. You can't ask for much more than that. Arsenal, on the other hand, I've been disappointed with. They've grown into the game 100%. I think that in the back end of that first half, defensively, they were a lot better. And going forward, still not great. I mean, that goal from Foord
Foord was absolutely fantastic. Taking nothing away from that, but that was individual brilliance. That wasn't anything to do with the team. And I think that they need to improve as a team in the attack and the defence if they still want to get anything out of this. I'm hoping to see a goal up our end though for Chelsea in the second half. That would be the dream. But my dad's coming back with the pints, and what timing is that?
You probably don't agree with this, but I think on balance, the score reflects the match. Certainly in the second half of the first half, I think Arsenal had the most possession and probably therefore deserved their goal, and what a goal it was, fantastic goal, we saw it up our end. Chelsea are the better team in my opinion, but so it's going to be a close match, and I think it's going to be a close match, but Chelsea coming our way in the second half, so that should be fun.
Absolutely. What have you made of the atmosphere as well?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I mean, obviously it's different. It's different to men's matches. The only time I think I've been to a women's match is the Euros final.
And the Finalissima?
Oh, and the Finalissima, yeah, sorry. So England matches. So it's very similar to that, but it's good. Really enjoying it. It's different.
Absolutely. Roll on the second half, ladies and gents. Feet. Come on. Oh. Dwelling. The ball. Oh, it's a brilliant save from Beaver Jones. That's the most threatening that Chelsea have been this second half. Arsenal have by far been the best side this second half, controlling the game, creating the majority of the chances. That's a great chance from Chelsea there, and they've got a corner now. Listen to that noise. Oh. 10 minutes left and the game still hangs in the balance. It's 2-1 Chelsea, but Arsenal have been dominating the second half at the moment. It's been ridiculous. Chelsea can't hold the ball for more than 5 seconds. They need another goal really to confirm this, but if they can hang on, that's good enough. For God's sake. Oh my God, it's off the bar. And Hannah Hampton hangs on. Chelsea sort it out! Chelsea get away with absolute murder. Fantastic strike from Arsenal off the crossbar, inches away from being a goal. But Chelsea need to sort their lives out. This has been such a poor second half display. We're currently winning, but my God, we are showing nothing going forward. We are barely hanging on at the back. Need to sort it out. Out! Held by Hannah Hampton. 6 minutes added on, 6 minutes for Chelsea to hang on. This is so stupidly stressful. It's ridiculous. It's so frustrating, but we've got 6 minutes now to hang on and secure these 3 points. Well out. Oh my word. Lovely. Come on. Chelsea win. Nice straight at the keeper. Come on! Come on! Pretty look at the waste time. And that's full time, ladies and gentlemen, and Chelsea hang on by the skin of their teeth. Look, all those Arsenal fans going home. Have a nice evening. As Chelsea hang on, they take the 3 points. Their first half form was enough to get them the 3 points. But ultimately, Arsenal are going to be looking at themselves and thinking, how on earth did we not take at least a point from this? Because they deserve something after that second half display. But now is a perfect time to say, commiserations, Arsenal. You deserve something from this game. But going forward, you just didn't offer that clinical edge that you needed. That shot that hit the bar is going to haunt them for the next few weeks. But it is Chelsea who go home happy, as you can hear from the fans. What an atmosphere they've created today. And if that alone was enough to determine this game, then they deserve the win. But that second half performance needs a lot of work going forward. At the end of the day, so 3 points that matter. Chelsea! How the fuck have we done that, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. It was a solid enough defensive display in the end, but the most important thing is we have got the 3 points and Arsenal are in the mud. Good in the blues. It was a real Jekyll and Hyde performance from Chelsea in the first half. We were brilliant. We were really, really good. Arsenal obviously got back into it. I'd say for about halfway into the first half, they got back into it. Probably had more of the possession, but weren't really creating anything. However, in the second half, that theme sort of followed really. Arsenal had the majority of the ball. They were a bit more creative going forward, but still lacking the clear-cut chances that they needed, excluding that shot that hit the bar. And to be honest, Chelsea offered nothing really, apart from that shot from Beaver Jones, hit straight at the keeper, that long shot from Katerina Macario, which just drifted wide. It was not the display that we wanted to see of a team that are taking the game by the scruff of the neck and really holding on to those 3 points. It was very defensive, and even then again we were ropey at times, but we managed to hang on thanks to the likes of Buchanan, thanks to the likes of Millie Bright. It's a fantastic display from them.
Great atmosphere, good turnout. What was it,
46,000
46,000. Really good support from both sides, Chelsea especially, because we were in the Chelsea end. Good match overall, enjoyed it. Chelsea, yes, they hung on in the second half, but overall still deserve to win it. Games like this, you need people to do the simple things right, and that's what my early, going in there now, man of the match does. Day in, day out, Millie Bright. Nothing spectacular, just doesn't mess about, gets rid of the ball, she tackles well, and that's why I think they've won 2-1.
I agree. I think, as I said earlier, it was solid enough defensively, and I think that Buchanan and I think that Millie Bright are always at the heart of that. So, to be honest, I've got absolutely no complaints to that. I'll agree with you. Millie Bright, man of the match, or player of the match. Really, really, really good. As an experience of the Women's Super League, how did you enjoy your day today?
Really enjoyed it. It was fantastic. There's obviously going to be differences in terms of atmosphere, but it's got its own atmosphere, and the atmosphere I thought was brilliant. Absolutely really enjoyed it. So yeah, I mean, it needs a good crowd to create the atmosphere, and we had that today. Overall, yeah, really, really enjoyed it. I'll be coming again.
Fantastic. Well, as I've said before, I want to try and do all of the derbies this season. I want to do your Manchesters, I want to do your North London, I want to do the Merseyside derby. I want to try and tick them all off this season and see what they're like in person in the Women's League compared to the Men's League. So it's going to be exciting, it's going to be interesting. Leeds fan at heart, is there any room in your heart for Chelsea women?
I wouldn't have come today if there wasn't. Like Chelsea women, Chelsea men, but Chelsea women, yeah, I'm there for it.
So we've managed to recruit 2 new Chelsea women supporters in Jade and of course my dad now as well, so that's really exciting. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. The shirt that I'm wearing today, I will just quickly say, is given to me by LU Soccer, so thank you very much to them. Go and check them out in the description for really, really affordable replica shirts, high quality. I mean, this one you can see is a beauty, so I'm not complaining. Saves you guys money, and use code TFH10 at checkout to earn yourself 10% off. It also supports me, so everyone's a winner. Chicken bloody dinner. Thank you for watching though, guys. I will see you in the next one very, very soon. We've got FA Vars action next week and maybe something in the middle. I don't really know. Haven't thought that far ahead yet. But see you in the next one, ladies and gents. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.